It is your friend here, your buddy, the host with the most. It is Team Rara, and yes, I am back. Isn't that freaking great or not? Anyway, how are you doing there, my viewers? I am doing very well for myself. Now, let's discuss again some wrestling news, shall we? Now, I know it's only August, but we could always talk about who's gonna headline the 2018 WWE Hall of Fame class. It could be anyone. Well, not really anyone. It has to be a big name. Then everyone wants to buy seats for the WWE Hall of Fame class. Now, I attended the only Hall of Fame when the Macho Man was there. Well, not really there, but in spirits. Rest in peace, Macho Man. He should have been in the Hall of Fame years ago, but bad terms between him and McMahon. But it's very sad he passed away. But I think it would be more better if he was alive and did his own speech instead of his brother and Hulk Hogan. So, speaking of the WWE Hall of Fame class, who's going to headline it for next year in New Orleans or Louisiana? You know, it could be anyone. It has to be a big name. I mean, like Austin. I know he was in the Hall of Fame back in the day. Ric Flair, he's a two-time Hall of Famer. Get well soon. The Nature Boy. It could be The Rock, the Brown Bull, the future Hall of Famer, Mr. Hollywood. It could be Mick Foley. You know, I know he's not really Hall of Fame status, but maybe it's possible. And it could even be Batista. I know you're gonna say boo, boo. Hey, this guy came a long way ever since he was in OVW, and he had an awful gimmick. The bodyguard of Devon, and when that broke away, he just was part of Evolution, and then he dominated there, and then when that broke away, he went on his own, he won a lot of championship, and the rest is history. So, of course, he's got to accept it. I don't know if he's going to accept it. This is just all rumors I've been hearing. I'll put the article down below, and McMahon is on his mind, so I guess that's a good thing. Of course, McMahon could always change his freaking mind. Another possibility is the one, the only, the Dead Man. Now, if you watch Mania this past, was April or March, that he lost to Roman Reigns, and he took off his jacket and his hat center of the ring. So that is so obvious that he's going to hang it up, or is he going to hang it up? If he's going to hang it up, that means he's definitely going to headline the Hall of Fame class. You know, that'd be an awesome speech. I told everyone before, once he retires, that'd be an epic speech. Out of character or in character, it don't matter. But who's going to induct him? I'm assuming maybe Austin, because that was a great rival back in the day. Maybe The Rock, if he has time, because I know he's filming movies. Or maybe McMahon. Or maybe Triple H. Who the hell knows? So, right now, McMahon really wants Batista. It's on his mind. Or maybe The Rock. Or maybe, possibly, The Undertaker. If all those three guys are freaking busy with other activities, then WWE's got to go with Plan B. Now, if Taker is going to wrestle at Mania 34, possibility he could still do both. Like Ric Flair did. He retired and he wrestled against HBK. And then a couple months later, he went to TNA. That was a total dumb on his fault. Sorry, on his part. because McMahon and company was very pissed off when they found out he joined with TNA. Sorry, I got my words messed up when I said fart. I don't mean that, but you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. But I love to see Taker headline next year's Hall of Fame. And once that announced, people are going to buy tickets. Guaranteed. You know? That'll be sold out right away. Like a snap. Once the tickets go on sale, and once they found out Deadman, the Undertaker, is going to headline the Hall of Fame, the place will be erupted. You'll get chills down your freaking spine. That'd be awesome. See the Undertaker in character or out of character, like I said a few minutes ago. Now, like I said a few minutes ago, would you like to see the headline, the 2018 WWE Hall of Fame class, Batista, The Rock, or last but not least, The Undertaker? Or do you have other guys? I got an idea. What about Vader? I know he has a lot of issues with his health. I'm not too sure what's the latest. Put him in a freaking Hall of Fame. The other guys could just wait. The Rock is not that old, so just wait a couple years. Same thing for Batista. Taker, I don't know how many years he has left in his tank, you know? We don't know. I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest. Put in the National Disaster, the best tag team. Well, in the, I don't want to be, I shouldn't say best, but one of the best in my eyes in the 90s. I know they have LOD and Demolition, but Demolition is on bad terms with WWE, so they won't be in the Hall of Fame. So there's a lot of teams and single competitors should be in the Hall of Fame, and I'm glad finally Rick Rude is in the Hall of Fame. It took forever, but I'm glad. I don't know. They better have a great lineup next year WWE Hall of Fame class. Don't put no guys who don't give a darn, and I guaranteed they're gonna put a wrestler who's not in ever wrestle in W or F. If they did, that'd be before my time. Probably gonna put like a manager, and hopefully, cross my fingers, don't put no darn celebrity. Last year, I don't mind it because they done did it last year. Maybe they just gonna hell with that stuff. Just stick with the wrestling. And maybe they could put Elizabeth in the Hall of Fame. That'd be great. So who do you think should headline the WWE Hall of Fame class for next year's 2018? It'll be here before you know it. So I'm assuming that WWE and McMahon is thinking who should headline next year's Hall of Fame. Of course, he's gonna call people up, and then if they deny it, he's gotta go with Plan B. If they deny it, Plan C. If they deny it, Plan D. But someone has to headline next year's Hall of Fame class. It has to be a big blockbuster name in my eyes. Don't put no average Joe, and people will be very, very salty. Last year's Hall of Fame, it was okay, but it could be way better. I guess every WWE Hall of Fame class cannot be all good, right? Am I wrong? So this wraps it up. This is your friend here. Once again, this is Team RRI. Don't forget to hit the notification button. I'll put the article down below. If it's true, it's true. If it isn't, I don't care. Right now, it is just rumors and McMahon just talk and then all the good stuff. So it's great to discuss about the Hall of Fame. You know, I've been there with my dad a couple years ago. That's the time I went to San Francisco on WrestleMania 31. And I was in a suit and very awesome. I never dressed up like that for a wrestling ceremony. That's the first time, but it was so darn long. That's the bad part. You know, they need to cut. They need to cut him down, like the time when Mr. T went really overboard. But that's all I gotta say. Sorry, I went overboard. Speaking of overboard, this is your friend here, Team RRA. What's your thoughts about the article? And what's your thoughts? Who should headline next year's the Hall of Fame class? Next year for 2018. It'll be here for you know it. Once again, I'm out here. Thanks for listening.